We begin the news at 5:30 by tracking Hurricane Fiona as it barrels through the Caribbean. The storm is slamming the Dominican Republic and Haiti today.
Yeah, and about 750,000 people are still without power in Puerto Rico. That's roughly 53% of the island. And it could take several days to fully restore electricity on the island.
Meteorologist Kaitlyn McGrath is tracking the damage and where Fiona is heading next. Kaitlyn.
That's right, guys. Just imagine this, your house being surrounded by floodwaters, a rising threat of mudslides, and imagine all of this while not being able to clearly see it because you're in the dark. Millions of Puerto Ricans are in that situation right now. And while the center of Hurricane Fiona is moving on, the rain keeps falling.
We are seeing tragedy unraveling in front of our eyes again.
Puerto Rico is seeing catastrophic flooding in the wake of Hurricane Fiona. The National Hurricane Center says parts of Puerto Rico has seen 20 to 30 inches of rain. Acting Director Jamie Rome says he's not sure he's ever seen rivers rise this quickly in the U.S.
The water will rise in the order of minutes and hours and can just take you completely off guard.
Luma, the island's power company, have restored electricity to about 100,000 people, but they say it could take days to get power up for the entire island. Video captured the moment this bridge was swept away in a central mountain town. Police say the National Guard installed it after Hurricane Maria hit in 2017. Tomorrow happens to be the 5-year anniversary of Hurricane Maria. The island received billions of dollars in federal funding for its electrical grid after that storm. Power officials say the system is better now, but it's still frail. One FEMA official says the agency has learned a lot from Maria. It has 4 warehouses around the island with food, water, and generators. More than 100 shelters are open, and for some residents, they're potentially life-saving.
I live in a home made out of wood built over cement, and it can't withstand those winds, this man says. I decided to come here to stay alive and safe.
A federal emergency declaration before the storm mobilized 300-plus agency employees.
The planning efforts we undertake during those blue sky days can be brought to bear when the rain falls.
And for a closer look at where Fiona is now, the center of the storm has lifted to the north of the Dominican Republic, but those outer convective bands that have been bringing pouring rain to parts of Puerto Rico are still moving through. You can see this is a big improvement from what we saw earlier today with the rainfall rates of 1 to 2 inches per hour. Parts of Puerto Rico picking up 20 to 30 inches when all is said and done. So they'll finally start to catch a bit of a break as the last of the rain clears out tonight. But we're continuing to keep a close eye on Hurricane Fiona and where it goes next. Now, it has strengthened to a Category 2 hurricane. Winds sustained right now at 100 miles per hour, moving to the northwest a little bit quicker than it had been, around 10 miles per hour. So this will next impact Turks and Caicos and parts of the Bahamas as it continues to strengthen, moving into really warm Gulf waters. And new at 5 o'clock, the National Hurricane Center strengthens it into a major Category 4 storm before passing just to the west of Bermuda. And this really is a worst case scenario for Bermuda. They'd actually be better off if the storm moved right over the island instead of just off to the west, where they'll get the strongest wind from this storm. So we're going to keep a close eye on Fiona. This is going to be our first major Atlantic hurricane so far this year.